Hello, clearly connected community. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad to have you here. I appreciate having you here. Through this channel, you can connect with clarity to your highest good. And that is so important for today's reading. Today is a law of attraction reading. Law of attraction, you're going to be looking at what are you manifesting, what's in your energy of manifestation, and you're going to receive some really good guidance, I believe, with it. We have 3 groups. We have group number 1. I believe this is tourmaline, black tourmaline, if not, and it's striated. It's really beautiful. It's one of my favorite crystals. All of my crystals I love. I buy them with intention, and then I just connect with them energetically, and sometimes it's like, if I get the name wrong, it's just because I feel it and I'm not concentrated on the name. This turtle, which I think is, today this turtle is has a really strong energy, and this seashell, which is really beautiful. I don't know if you can see how pretty this is. It's like a thick shell. It's really interesting. It's beautiful. Now, you may notice that I have the candle lit today, and it's a different candle than I normally have. I normally have the lantern, which I like to bring in guidance for you all, but the candle wanted to be part of today's reading today, and so this will stay here for our reading as much as possible. We'll see how that works. Okay, so take a deep breath and align with the group that feels best to you. And sometimes there might be 2 groups. Sometimes there's just a little bit of a message in one and a full-blown message in another. And you can play with it, have fun with it. This is not meant to be very serious. You know, one of Abraham's messages, and Abraham are the entities that are channeled through Esther Hicks. And Esther Hicks, you can go online to read more about law of attraction in Abraham. But one of Abraham's messages is, to try not to take this life too seriously. And I say that with care and ease, knowing that people experience difficulties in their lives. Okay, so we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do this with ease, and I'm really excited to do this reading today. I think I said that already. Okay, so remember, you are safe, you are loved, and if you choose, you may open your heart. I'll see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1. Thank you for joining me for your Law of Attraction reading. And so the question today is, what are you attracting in your life? Okay. So I was guided first to start with your angel numbers. You have number 3 coming through for you. You have, oh, interesting. That's interesting. Just 3. Very, very interesting, because I just did a reading and the number 3 came up in that one as well. So I'm liking it. Number 3 says, and this angel numbers, I go to the angel numbers book to read the message for that. There's numerology, there's angel numbers. We know that they're all, and many different ways of reading numbers. And for this particular reading, I'm using angel numbers, okay? The ascended masters are helping you. Usually this means an ascended master you feel close to. For example, Jesus, Kuan Yin, a saint, or some other spiritual religious figure. So, starting your law of attraction meeting to know, what are you attracting? You're attracting spiritual support from the other side. You're attracting spiritual guidance. This is really important for you to recognize, because many people who follow the law of attraction, group number 1, sometimes think that they're not manifesting anything. And part of the success of manifesting into your physical reality is recognizing, acknowledging, validating what you are manifesting, what you already have manifested. So a lot of energy, you know, my throat chakra gets a little bit activated sometimes. So excuse me for that. Group number 1, know for certain that You are attracting support, spiritual support, okay? And the Ascended Masters are from the other side, and that is really critical. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, very interesting. The Tower, wow, the Wheel of Fortune, and wow, okay, the Magician. You are going through big changes in your life. And so the first thing I get is that you're manifesting change. You are a manifester. We all are. But you, group number one, I feel those of you who clicked on or chose this group are clearly focused on manifesting good in your life. One, I have a lot of messages for you, and they're going to come through my intuition, through the tarot reading, and also just connecting in and channeling messages for you. So you are in the midst of change. You are in the midst of understanding your power as a manifester. You are manifesting with clarity. So it's important for you to know that this has been a solitary journey for you, which it often is for those. You very well could be a light worker. If you're not a light worker, you know, there are lots of different, and again, there's so many different readings to do and videos that we could be doing together. If you don't know whether you're a light worker, you can look that up. There is great information out there. I'll link in the description box a couple of books that I have around being a light worker. So those of you who are connecting, I feel that you are a light worker, that you feel that you want to serve, and that is the purpose of light workers on this planet, in this physical reality, is to connect your light with others. It's not something that light workers have to do, you know, they don't have to sacrifice themselves on this earth. Simply choosing to be here as a light worker does the work. It took me a long time to understand that, and that message is coming through for you here. You are a light worker. You are in the midst of understanding what that means for you, and you are here on this planet to be a light to others, and you don't have to do anything. Light workers tend to be solitary. They tend to like being at home. They're homebodies. They don't necessarily have a lot of friends that are, you know, you may have a lot of friends, but the people that you're close to, there may be very few of them. You prefer being, for the most part, by yourself. Although you interact beautifully with people, people love your energy. They love being around you, but you are sensitive in this area. And there is a message I'm getting through right now to make sure that you are protecting yourself. Make sure that you are asking for protection as you are just going about your everyday life. Because, for example, being in crowds of people or just amongst a lot of people sometimes, and this can be any situation. When I say lots of people, I mean more than just being at home is really what I'm saying. As you are learning how your energy is interacting and how your light is going forth, that you want to make sure that you have boundaries, because it keeps your energy beautiful and light and airy as it is supposed to be. Okay, but this is something that you're coming to understand, and it's kind of rocking your world a little bit, and that's really awesome to see. This focus on your spiritual journey is going to bring about big changes in your life. The message for you here, what are you attracting? You are attracting all that you seek. This Magician coming in here, this is just honestly, one of the most beautiful readings I can imagine for doing a law of attraction reading. You getting this Magician card here says that you are attracting all that you seek. You are manifesting all that you seek. Continue to have focus, continue to be clear, continue to stay positive. Do all that you do to raise your vibrational levels. And that is not something you do once. We do it continuously, especially you as light workers. It's something You wake up and you do it, and then, you know, you sometimes have to do it again. You have to clear. Sometimes there might be a salt bath that you have to take. You can even just use your Dead Sea salt to just kind of scrub your body with. It doesn't have to be a bath. You can clear with your crystals. Whichever way that you're clearing, connecting, is very important. It's one of the reasons why this channel is named Clearly Connected, because to me, part of this journey is asking for clarity and clarity in the connection. So you all, I think, will understand that very, very well. Okay, let's go next to the Quantum Oracle. No, yes, Quantum Oracle cards. We're going to do Quantum Oracle energy. I don't think we'll see. I feel like we're just going to get a couple of these. So, Lightworkers showing up makes a lot of sense in our law of attraction. Status quo, the status quo is changing. It's, you know, it's really interesting that this card has this light, and light is coming through in this reading in so many different ways. And so the message is that you are increasing your light as a light worker. And again, that does not mean that you are sacrificing yourself or anything that you need. Oh, only one card came through from Quantum Oracle for you in this lifetime. But your light is shining brightly, light workers. And light workers sometimes honestly doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like your light's going out at all. It is always going out. You are a beautiful light. You are a beautiful light. That's not a song. That's just me repeating and being happy. I'm sorry. That's my happy voice. Okay. I can't sing. Okay. More light for you here, shining for you. Second chakra. Ooh, interesting. All right, our relationships. So again, the message coming through for you here is that you impact people's lives. People feel inspired, brightened, lightened by being around you because you are a light worker. Guess what? They feel this even when you're in a bad mood. Now, obviously, they feel it more strongly when you are in a high vibration, but it's shining all the time. So it's really important for you to know that you, sometimes as light workers, you have complicated relationships because your vibration is different. Your light, you're shining your light just a little bit differently than maybe other people are on this planet. And so those relationships, our relationships can be complicated. You, the message that's coming through is that as you are, again, doing all of your work here and manifesting that, to be peaceful in your relationships, know that this is part of the journey for you. That sometimes you look at other people's relationships and you're like, why can't I just have a normal relationship? Why can't things in my life just be normal? Like, people you look at, and you don't compare yourself, but you see that it just doesn't seem to be normal. And it's because you're not having a normal experience here on your physical journey. Yin Yang, you're getting a card of balance. Number 22 is really shining here. And so balancing that feeling of, you know, your spiritual journey and manifestation, and feeling like you want to be part of the physical world, they want you to have balance with that and journey. Look at this. You are on a journey towards the light. It's just perfect synchronicity for this reading. Okay, let's read this card. Let's read the journey one. For those of you who have never been here before, as I am guided, everything I do is guided. I don't do anything in my life that's not guided, and I don't do anything in this reading that's not guided. So I'm guided to read this, and you're getting another 2, so I'm getting 222 for you here. And I'm actually being told to read 222 for you in the angel. Wow, I told you, I knew there was going to be a lot of messages for you. I knew it. Okay, so one, we're going to read the journey card, and then next we're going to look at the angel number 222 for you. So let's first read the journey card. Journey. Pack your bags. The journey card foretells upcoming travel or a shift in location. So this is part of the changes that are coming into your life. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, or a class, or even a work-related trip. This card could also signal a move of residence or a job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plan should go off without a hitch. Still be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. The work that you're doing in manifesting and around law of attraction is going to lead you to all new places in your life. I see this very strongly for you. Let's read 222. Again, we're going back to the angel numbers card book for this. Okay, 222. Trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to, with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith. Okay, so they're saying some faith is needed on your part here, which you have, but you know, that again, that has to be constantly maintained. Has to be constantly maintained. Okay, so we're going to get another message for you here, and this is going to come from the Power Thought cards. I wanted to make sure that you were receiving your messages. I wanted to make sure that you were receiving your messages. Thought I shut off that. For those of you who are new here, I do often stop and take a deep breath, because as I do so, I'm aligning so that the message that come through for you are clearly meant for you and for this group. Okay. All right, group number 1, here we go. Freedom. Freedom is my divine right. So one of the messages I'm receiving for you here now is, when you are working with the law of attraction, it is often when Abraham often says, when we are asking for particular things in our life, physical manifestations, what you're often seeking is the feeling that you will get with that manifestation. And that is an ongoing process, and that is okay. It's not like you manifest something and then you're happy and you're done. It's constant. So for you all, I would like for you to consider, as you are thinking about manifestation and you're doing the law of attraction work, or if you're interested in beginning this work, is that you focus on feeling freedom and say, I want to feel freedom. I want to have freedom. And freedom to do what? I want you to take care in your thoughts that it's not freedom from things you don't want to have. And that is the balance of law of attraction. Law of attraction is the focus on what you do want to have. But if you can feel the freedom of whatever it is that you're seeking to manifest, a new job, a car, a new relationship, a new house. Some of you want to move. You want to bring in travel. You want to bring in more fun. You want the freedom of what that feels like. Say, I want the freedom too. So let's read what the message is here. Freedom is your divine right. You received very clear messages about the divine being here in support for you. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. I believe that to be true for you, group number 1, because you are moving into this new phase of your life. You are manifesting. What you're actually manifesting, group 1, is your ability to manifest. You are manifesting the ability to manifest with magnificence. So freedom, ask for freedom. All right, we're gonna do a check-in with your chakra crystals. I do have 7 chakra crystals aligned with the 7 major chakras in the body, and I choose one. And the purpose of choosing this one crystal is to give us a meditational moment to focus, to help us to bring in all of the good that's meant for you through this reading. These readings are not just to tell you something and you move throughout your day. It's to support you as you are bringing in these new wonderful things in your life and then navigating through all of it. So the crystal that came up for you was the root chakra. It's the first chakra. It's located, we often say, in the tailbone. It's like the bottom of your torso. And we're going to just take a deep breath, and I often just receive a message to relay to you, to communicate with you. And so let's do that now. Breathe in and out. You are a manifester. You are able to create all that is meant for you in this life. With your positivity and your light, you serve others. It is okay for you to manifest for yourself in this lifetime. Take a deep breath. Okay, group number one, I'm excited for you. Group number one, you are light and love. That is something that often in the spiritual community we see that people sign off with messages of light and love. You are light and love. You are that. And thank you for sharing your light with all of us. It just makes it a lot easier for all of us here on this planet. You light workers make it so much better for us. And thank you, and I share in that light with you, being a light worker myself. I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love, is your message as we conclude our reading. Okay, group number one, this was a beautiful reading. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you for the light that you bring and the light that you share. And if this group did not align with you, then please feel free to check out one of the other groups. And also sometimes, as I said at the beginning, I do feel that there's going to be a lot of mixing and matching in today. So check out, if you're being compelled to just listen to the whole video and you get a little bit from group 2 and a little from group 3, that is certainly meant for you. If this did align with you, please like and subscribe. It's very helpful to the channel. And I'm grateful to have you here. Take care. See you soon. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your Law of Attraction reading. We are going to take our time and work through the messages that are meant for you today. One of the first messages that I received is that we're going to start with the angel numbers cards instead of starting with the tarot. So that is what we are going to do. I will pick 1 to 3 cards from my numbers, and then we go to the angel numbers book to read the message, the short message that's there for you. So I'm getting the number 6 for you, and I'm getting the number 3 for you. Okay, let's take a look at the number 63 and what that means for you. Oh, nope, and 2. You're getting 3 actually. Okay, 632. Okay, and you all know I do a lot of shuffling during the reading, and so sometimes it's like, how many cards? Is this a card for you? Okay. 632. Trust that the Ascended Masters have heard and answered your prayers because they have. So as we are thinking about the law of attraction and we're thinking about what our prayers are, what our requests are, I want the first message that's coming through for you is for you to move from the energy of requesting to the energy of receiving. They are different energies. You may have heard me say this on this channel. They are not the same. And sometimes it's easy to stay in that energy of request instead of feeling the receiving of. And your first message, which is coming through so clearly, is that you are receiving abundance, and that you recognize what that abundance is. And abundance can be so many different things. Very, very simple things in your life that you're grateful for, that you're happy for. And also the big things that have happened throughout your life. All of that is a part of your abundance. Focusing on those things. Wasn't it great when I was able to do this? Wasn't it great when I manifested this? And again, it could be something huge or small. So your prayers are answered. They have been heard. You are making requests to the universe, for things that you want to bring into your life. And you may have been asking, you know, are they being heard? Is this coming through for you? And the answer is yes. But the trick to seeing it physically manifest is that appreciation, acknowledgement, and gratitude for what's already in your life. Just keep that up. Keep it up. I do believe that if you're here looking at this reading and looking at a law of attraction reading, that as I say to you, the energy of requesting and receiving, that makes sense to you. And so you know what I'm talking about here, you know. And so I want you to just keep doing what you're doing in that energy of feeling good. Okay, let's see what your tarot, the message is for you as we're looking at, you want to be able to, I feel immediately that you have a job and that you have an income, but you want to be able to put more money into your savings. I see some of you doing some of those tools that we do with law of attraction, where, for example, you are writing what's in your savings account. You're writing checks to yourself, to your savings account, possibly. So that is one thing that's important to you. Being able to have fun with family and friends. I'm feeling that that is something else that you're focused on, being able to just enjoy your life. And those are two things that are, I see them coming together. Having that savings in the bank, having money in the bank, having a physical manifestation of wealth in the bank, but also being able to spend money and enjoy your money, and that energy of money with the people around you. I see also that some of you are looking for, you know, new ways of bringing in financial success, and that it's been a little bit slow for you. And there have been some challenges for you, but you are moving past them. There have been quite a few for you. It's been slow. I do feel that for those of you in this reading, you're thinking about your finances. And it is because this is a law of attraction. You could be thinking about a lot of different things in your life. The one that's coming through the strongest, I should say, for you in this reading is about your financial self. The message that's being here for you is that you are connecting with spirit, and that I got a very strong Kundalini energy coming through for here, which to me signifies that is like things are firing up for you, and that you're going to be able to produce some of these things and produce some of this money that you're looking to bring into your life. And you will be able to do both, put it into your bank account and also put it into and just having fun. In the intro, I had such a long intro, but the message there was about, you know, the purpose of money. One of the purposes of money, besides having security and safety, feeling safe in the world, is to have fun with it. So you are focused on that, and that is wonderful. All right, let's go to the energy cards next. Energy Oracle. See what's there for you. You're going to be able to hold on to more money. I'm getting another message for you about holding on to your money. Make sure that you're taking advantage of any type of tax incentives, breaks, anything related to your taxes that allows you. For example, maybe some of you can put more money into your company's retirement savings account. Just do that, and it may seem like it's a lot if you're not making a lot of money and then having an additional money taken out. But those are pre-tax dollars. This is obviously not a seminar on how to save money, but I am receiving that message for you all, group number 2. Walking away. So it also means walking away from some things that drain your financial energy. I feel already that some of you know exactly what that is. What is draining your financial energy? As I ask that question, whatever comes to mind is something that you may need to walk away from. Very strong reading there. Anxiety. You've had some financial stress. So law of attraction, often we focus on the law of attraction because we are looking to improve our lives and whatever it may be. And those things that are in our lives could be causing us anxiety. So the message here is that you can focus on, instead of focusing on the anxiety, focus on your wealth. Woman holding a coin. It's just perfect. Walk away from what's draining you. Release some of the anxieties. Focus on your wealth. Thank you for that beautiful message. Thank you, thank you. Okay. See yourself. Be specific about your spending your money. What type of travel do you want to do? What types of trips do you want to take? I know that may sound very similar, but they came through as different questions in my mind. How do you want to celebrate with friends and family and these things, you know, birthdays, weddings, all these things where you're a very generous person. You love giving gifts. You also love making things. I'm getting that some of you love making things for people. Like you want to be able to craft things and buy things to make things for people to enjoy. Maybe this is a business that some of you are thinking of. I'm getting a business where some of you are somehow crafting something to sell to people, maybe on Etsy, online. Go for it. If that was something in your mind and you just connected with that, go for it. Victim mentality. Be careful again with this victim mentality. You know, what's not happening. It's been slow. Listen, let's be careful. One of the things that drives me crazy is like, be positive, be optimistic. Well, if there's stuff going down in your life, that's, you know, that shift from that energy, it takes a lot of practice to stay focused on the energy of abundance. But you all can do it. You can do it. You've got this. Playing it safe. All right, so there's some risk that some of you are going to be taking, that you've been playing it safe and you've been, you know, holding on to what you have, whatever dollars, you know, whatever money you do have. And there may be something that requires you to do just a little bit of investment. Again, follow your intuition, follow your logical thinking. You are smart individuals. You can work through some of these things. And the healing light. Work through a healing light. Make sure that you are using guidance and using all, you know, the universe and all that it's meant for you to help you on this journey. Don't try to do it by yourself as you engage in this transformation. Oh, yeah, one more card. Happy success is possible for you. And of course, happy success is always possible. But this looks like something that if you're looking up a specific endeavor, as you're looking to increase your finances, the message for you is that you will be successful with this. Thank you for that. Such beauty in this message. I'm really, wow. And I'm excited for you because increasing finances is exciting. It's exciting. And it's not, listen, it's not about, you know, caring about material things over people. There's none of that judgment. Money is energy. And so you deserve to have as much money as you want to bring into your life. It's not about, you know, there's a lot of different judgments around money. That's not what's happening in the law of attraction. I've got to tell you something, you all. So we're going to the power thought cards. You heard me shuffling and getting ready. This card, this is the truth. This card, as I was putting away the cards from group number 1, popped out for group number 2. And I was like, I haven't meditated yet for group number 2. Like, I don't know why this card is popping out. Did it pop out for group number 1? And I put it back in the deck. And as I just shuffled for you, group number 2, it came out again. True, that just happened. I am willing to change. I am willing to change. If you can't see, that is a butterfly on the card. I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. Those of you who are seeking to bring in this financial transformation, these negative thoughts that have held you back, there's an energy around these negative thoughts that's held you back. When you continue, as you continue to focus on, see these negative thoughts, as you continue to focus on changing your thoughts, this is not about you having to try to make these huge changes on your own in your life. And focus on your light, focus on positivity, focus on what you want to bring in, focus on the feeling of change. So, group number 2, Abraham, within Law of Attraction, teaches us that as we seek to manifest, what we're actually seeking to manifest is a certain feeling good, first of all, and feeling better about our lives. And so it's no matter what you're requesting, you're requesting it because you want to feel better. And so I would like for you, group number 2, the message that's coming through for you is for you to think about change. And so focus on change. Change is here. Change is coming. Change is happening in my life. Change is wonderful. Change is good. As you do that, you're going to start to see a lot of changes in your life. I do believe that. Okay, group number 2, let's go to our chakra crystals. You know, I have my, some of you may know, I have my crystals. They're not crystals. My chakra crystals are my representations of the chakras and the 7 major chakras in the body. I choose one. The one that comes up for you is meant to assist you and support you and bringing in all that is meant for you. I do it in every single reading because it's just a moment to support you as you start to move away from this reading. I do believe that a tarot reading brings you messages, and then having the support to continue with that as you leave that reading is important. Okay, you're receiving the 2nd chakra, which is the 2nd chakra is about emotional self, relationships. But the message I'm getting for you here is about your emotional state. Those negative thoughts that tend to leave you feeling down, depressed, sad, that you can leave those behind. You can begin to let go of those. And if you have begun to let go of those, or then continue doing that. And if you haven't, this reading is opening up the possibility for you to begin doing this. We're going to take a deep breath and send love into our 2nd chakra. It is represented by the color orange, so you can focus on orange or close your eyes and focus on orange. And we're just going to take 2 deep breaths, and I often listen to a message that's coming through for you for it. I'm not sure if we're going to get one today. I think the message is just going to be to focus on change. So let's go. Take a deep breath. And release. I am willing to change. Take a deep breath. And release. Okay. Group number 2, thank you for taking that moment, that meditational moment. It's going to help bring in these wonderful changes that you're seeking in your financial life. Financial abundance is wonderful. All right, let's do our final message for today. Our final message, we're going to the Super Attractor, Gabrielle Bernstein's Super Attractor, which makes a lot of sense because this is our Law of Attraction reading. I'm excited for you, group number 2. I know I said that already, but I really am. Okay, you're getting 2 messages. I accept that good things come easily. I am a super attractor. And last one. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. Let go of the when and the how and just focus on the fact that it's happening. Change is happening. I accept and willingly, I accept the change, the great changes, the good changes, the magnificent changes, the abundant changes that are happening in my life. Repeat that to yourself. Okay, group number 2, I so enjoyed being here with you as you are on your journey of attracting all that is meant for you. I do believe that today's reading is going to be a lot of mix and match for people. So group number 2, you might have the inclination to peek in at group number 1 and 3. Do so, because that's I think that there's going to be something for you in each of the 3 groups. It was so great to have you here. I appreciate having you here. Thank you. I wish you all well, and I'll see you soon. Group number 3, I am so happy that you're here. This is our Law of Attraction reading. Group number 3, you have a very strong message coming through for you. I have not even looked at your tarot cards yet, but as I was putting away the cards from group number 2 and shuffling, your numbered cards were ready to come out, and I'm like, we haven't even started yet. So as you all may know, I follow guidance. If I'm told to do something in a reading, I do it. And sometimes I hope that it doesn't feel confusing to you, but when these cards came out, I said, okay, let's start. And I hadn't even started filming yet. So I think you all are a fun group. I can feel that you like to have fun, you like to enjoy life, you like to do things that are exciting and different and interesting. And I thank you for that energy, because that's, I think we all need a little bit of fun right now in our lives. At this time that I'm filming, things are shifting in the world a little bit, but it's been a difficult transition for us all. So let's start with your 721, your angel numbers, and then we're going to go into your tarot, and then we have some oracles and some messages for you. We're going to use the angel numbers book. 721. I'm also getting that 721 may have significance for some of you. July 21st may be a date that's significant. Okay. Your faith and positive thinking have attracted wonderful and trustworthy new opportunities and relationships. So you are here in a Law of Attraction meeting, and the message that you first receive is that you have attracted these wonderful and trustworthy new opportunities and relationships. You have a lot of things that have come into your life already, and as much as you are enjoying them, I feel like you're having fun and enjoying them. And there's something in the back of your mind going, can I trust this? And so, the answer we're getting is yes, at least through this reading. Don't forget, your intuition is always your own. Yes, you've attracted a lot. You've done, and good for you. And share that with people. And the sun, yes, these are things that are exciting, and you're having fun with them. You're interested. You're fired up now. And really also being able to celebrate some things, because it's like, hey, take a look at this. The Knight of Swords, these things came in with great speed. These things happened really quickly. And so you are having to take a moment now and say, okay, let me keep realigning myself, because it's interesting, like with the Law of Attraction, as your manifestations come into the physical, because they are true within the spiritual first. It's not actually the first place, but it's actually in the spiritual first, and then it comes into your mind, and then it comes into physical reality. I need to take a moment with that, but that as they start to come in, then it's like, okay, you have to realign and say, whoa, I'm now working with these physical things, and having to remember that it was the spiritual alignment that brought these things into physical manifestation. And so you're taking this moment to kind of say, all right, let's just keep centered, because I want to make sure that I'm working with these new things that are in my life with a spiritual intention. Page of Cups is coming through for you here. This is all about this lightness and new things and enjoying them. The message that's first coming through is enjoy them. And there's a thank you, there's a gratitude coming through and saying a recognition that you want to stay spiritual, you want to stay aligned, you want to stay connected, you want to make sure that you are being appreciative and you're expressing gratitude for these new things that have come into your life. And so the message is that is heard, and enjoy. That is what I'm receiving for you. Okay, let's go through. We're going to have a couple of cards from Energy Oracle cards. And then we're going to look at the Quantum Oracle. And then we have another message deck for you. Lots of messages today. Oh, okay. Contract. So it looks like some of you are signing some type of contract, making some type of commitment. This could be really anything. You could have a new car lease. You could be getting married. And so that's happening for some of you. Envy. I'm getting two things with this envy card. One is that there are some people who are looking, saying, how is she doing that? How is he doing that? How are these things manifesting for that person? Why aren't they manifesting? There are some people who are envious. You know, envy is, the way I understand it, envy is a little bit different than jealousy. And so these people are warm and loving people in your life, but they're just like, whoa, what's going on with this person? Because you have manifested some really beautiful things. And for example, maybe for some of you, it is a loving relationship. And the second message I'm getting with this card is for you to continue to look at all that is meant for you, to do what you have been doing, which is to appreciate what you have and looking out for more, because there is more meant for you. At first I was getting this message and I'm like, but we just told them that they can just have fun. But the message is that there is more coming in for you. Yes. Woof. Door to happiness. Yes. Door to personal healing and happiness. There's more coming through for you. There's more in this doorway. This is one of my absolutely favorite cards, because look what's on the other side of that door. I mean, come on, who doesn't want that? So there's more for you coming in. And community. Okay, community. All right, let's go to Quantum Oracle. Some of you will be receiving some additional support through community, through people around you. So someone is, you might get offers from somebody in your work circle, in your friend circle. Hey, how about we do this? And these opportunities may be very good for you as you move forward. This is a message about moving forward. This is a message about what you've already received and then moving forward. So good for you all. Commitment. You're getting another commitment card here, which is that these new things coming into your life are, if you're having to make commitments, they're changing your lives in a lot of different ways, and that these commitments are good for you. There's advice here about dark thoughts, just watching out for those dark thoughts and being careful with those. But you have done such a beautiful job in manifesting. You're the sun, you know. So know that the light is always greater than the darkness. And this is not the same as shadow work. I know some of you do shadow work. That's not what we're talking about here. Family. Okay, there's a lot of good coming in for you and your family, including possibly travel, a trip. If you're planning on taking a trip, that looks like something. Some of you may be looking to book a trip and you're not sure, and maybe this new money came in and you're not sure if you could take a trip. The answer is yes. Go ahead and take that trip with this money. There's more money coming in for you. Oh, Angels of the Four Directions is also coming out. That you have support from archangels in all directions, looking out for you. Oh my goodness, one more card. And great gratitude. Continue to express the gratitude that you have been expressing already. You are filled with gratitude, and that is just so great for the planet. Thank you for that gratitude that you're expressing for your own life, and I'm happy for you. But gratitude goes out. You know this, group number 3. You know that gratitude goes out and affects everybody, you know, on the planet. And so thank you for that. All right, the message. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, message. One of the next message card is, I am safe in the universe, and all life loves and supports me. I am safe, and all life, it's worded a little strangely, loves and supports me. All life loves and supports me. Okay, and the back. I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. So I am feeling very strongly for you all that this is the enjoyment that they're talking about. There is a richness and fullness that is rounding out your life right now. Experience it with joy. Have fun. You are supported. You can trust it. Yes, you can trust that all that is coming through for you is, you've moved into a different phase in your life. If you had been through some difficult things in your life and you're now in this new phase, it's natural to say, but you know, is this going to last, or how long is this going to last? You know, be careful, be smart about the money that's coming to your life. Be smart about the new job that's coming to your life. If you've stepped into a new career ladder, if you've started a new side job, or if you've actually just started a new business entirely, if a new relationship has entered your life, of course, continue to follow your intuition, continue to be smart, continue to use logic. But the message here is that trust that you have manifested all of these wonderful things in your life. And if these things aren't things that you have manifested, group number 3, I believe very strongly that they're going to start to come in really fast for you. These changes are going to start to come in fast if they have not already. Okay. Let's go to our chakra crystal, because we love to just take that meditational moment just to breathe in all that is meant for us, and to just take this moment to feel supported as we start to leave the reading. Okay, you got our 4th chakra, which is the throat chakra. It's blue. Express your joy. Express what is coming through. Express your happiness of all that is happening with you in your life, all these wonderful things, and the things that are still coming in for you. So let's just take a moment. We're going to take a deep breath. I'm going to hear the message that is meant for you, and verbalize that for you, and then we breathe a second time. So here we go. Deep breath in. I am free to verbally express my joy. I am safe in expressing how happy I am that these wonderful things have entered my life, and the things that are coming into my life. I can express joy freely. Let's take a deep breath and release. Okay, group number 3. Let's look at your final message for today. Also, as we start to bring about your final message for today, we're going to use the super attractor cards, because this is a law of attraction reading. You are amazing. This is a lot of fun. I love that this message was about you. You're already doing it. You're bringing in great things. More things are coming in, but you're doing it. Appreciate those things as you have been doing. Have fun with them more than anything else is the message that I'm getting. Trust that they're not going away. Okay, so for all 3 groups, I did get the feeling there was a mix and match today. That would be a fun reading, a mix and match reading. I think I might do that. And so the mix and match is that listen to the other 2 groups, because there's probably something in there for you as well. All right, final message for group number 3. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. You are thriving. We knew this from this reading. You all are thriving. This isn't you group number 3. You are, and where you're not thriving, you're going to start to thrive. Where you're just doing well, and maybe you wouldn't describe it as thriving, I would start to describe it as thriving. Say, I am thriving, because it's going to increase more in your life. Group number 3, thank you so much for being here with me on the channel. I so appreciate having you here. I love having you here. I hope that this reading was of service to you. If not, again, please feel free to check out one of the other groups. And I wish you all the best. I do wish you love and light. And take care.